The sun beat down on the African savanna, casting long shadows and creating a shimmering mirage on the horizon. The vast expanse of golden grasslands stretched as far as the eye could see, dotted with acacia trees and the occasional baobab. The grass swayed gently in the warm breeze, whispering secrets of the land. This was Leo's home. Leo was a lion, a majestic creature who roamed these plains with an air of authority and grace. His golden mane glistened in the sunlight, a crown befitting the king of the savannah. He was big and strong, his muscles rippling beneath his tawny coat. Every step he took was a testament to his power and dominance. Leo's presence was commanding, and his eyes, sharp and intelligent, missed nothing. He had a loud roar, a sound that echoed across the savannah and sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. His roar was not just a display of strength, but a declaration of his reign over this vast territory. Leo was the king of the savannah, a title he had earned through countless battles and unwavering leadership. From his vantage point on a hill, he could survey his kingdom, ensuring that peace and order were maintained. All the animals respected him. They knew that under his watchful eye they were safe. The antelopes, zebras, and even the elephants acknowledged his rule, for they had seen his strength and wisdom in action. They feared his sharp claws and teeth, weapons that had defended the savannah from many threats. Leo's prowess in battle was legendary, and his enemies knew better than to challenge him. When Leo roared, the whole savannah listened. It was a call to attention, a reminder of his presence and his role as protector. The sound carried for miles, a powerful testament to his dominance. Leo protected the animals of his land with unwavering dedication. He patrolled the borders of his territory, always vigilant, always ready to defend against intruders. His keen senses and strategic mind made him an unparalleled guardian. He kept them safe from danger, chasing away predators and ensuring that the balance of life in the savannah was maintained. His bravery and strength were unmatched, and his subjects trusted him completely. He was a fair and just ruler, wise beyond his years. Leo's decisions were always made with the well-being of his kingdom in mind. His leadership was marked by compassion and strength, qualities that endeared him to all who lived under his rule. Leo often rested under the shade of a baobab tree, a place of solace and reflection. Here he could gather his thoughts and plan for the future, ensuring that his kingdom would continue to thrive. It was his favorite spot, a sanctuary where he could find peace amidst the challenges of his reign. The baobab tree, with its ancient wisdom, seemed to share a silent bond with the king. From there he could see his whole kingdom, a vast and beautiful land that he had sworn to protect. The savannah was not just his home. It was his legacy, a testament to his strength, wisdom, and unwavering dedication as the true king of the savannah. Milo was a tiny mouse. He had bright eyes and a twitchy nose. He loved to explore. Milo scurried through the tall grass. He searched for tasty seeds and juicy berries. One day, Milo found himself near Leo's baobab tree. He could smell the sweet scent of ripe mangoes. The mangoes were scattered on the ground. Milo's tummy rumbled. He couldn't resist the delicious smell. He scampered towards the mangoes, unaware of the danger. Milo didn't see Leo sleeping under the tree. He accidentally bumped into Leo's giant paw. Leo woke up with a start. Leo let out a mighty roar. The sound echoed through the vast African savannah, sending shivers down the spines of all who heard it. He was angry that someone had disturbed his sleep. The midday sun was high, and Leo had been enjoying a peaceful nap under the shade of a large acacia tree. He saw the tiny mouse trembling in fear. Milo was terrified. The little mouse had accidentally stumbled upon the lion's resting place while searching for food. He knew he was in big trouble. Milo's heart raced as he realized the gravity of his mistake. He had heard tales of the mighty Leo, the king of the savannah, and his fierce temper. He had angered the king of the savannah. Leo's golden mane glistened in the sunlight, and his powerful muscles rippled as he stood up, towering over the tiny mouse. He closed his eyes tightly, bracing himself. Milo could feel the ground tremble beneath him as Leo approached, each step heavy with authority. Leo looked down at the tiny creature. His sharp eyes softened for a moment as he took in the sight of the trembling mouse. He could easily crush Milo with one paw, but something stopped him. Leo hesitated, his paw hovering above the mouse. He remembered a time when he too had felt small and vulnerable. Milo peeked up at Leo. His tiny eyes were filled with a mixture of fear and hope, silently pleading for mercy. He squeaked in a tiny voice, "Please, Your Majesty, spare me." The sound was barely audible, but it reached Leo's ears and tugged at his heart. "I didn't mean to wake you." Milo's voice quivered with sincerity. He had no intention of disturbing the great lion's rest. Leo saw the fear in Milo's eyes. He could see the genuine remorse and desperation in the little mouse's gaze. He felt a pang of sympathy. Leo's heart softened as he remembered the times he had shown mercy and the times he had received it. He decided to let the little mouse go. With a gentle nod, Leo stepped back, allowing Milo to scurry away to safety. The king of the savannah had shown mercy, and Milo would never forget this act of kindness. Days turned into weeks. One hot afternoon, Leo was hunting. He stalked a gazelle through the tall grass. He was focused on his prey. He didn't see the trap hidden in the grass. It was a hunter's net, carefully camouflaged. Leo stepped right into it. The net sprung up, trapping Leo within its strong ropes. He thrashed and roared, trying to break free, but the ropes held him tight. Leo felt fear creep into his heart. He was trapped and helpless. He roared again, hoping someone would hear him. Section 5. Tiny Paw's Mighty Deeds. In the vast expanse of the African savannah, where the golden hues of dusk painted the sky, a story of courage and friendship was about to unfold. The sound of Leo's roar echoed through the savannah. It was a powerful, resonant call that sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. The roar traveled far and wide, reaching the ears of a tiny but brave creature. Milo, the little mouse, perked up his ears. He recognized the roar instantly. It was a sound he could never forget, for it belonged to Leo, the lion, who had once spared his life in a moment of unexpected mercy. Leo, the majestic lion, was now in trouble. He lay on the grass, his powerful body trapped and unable to move. The once mighty king of the savannah was now at the mercy of a hunter's cruel trap. Milo's heart raced. He knew he had to help his friend. Determination filled his tiny body as he set off towards the source of the roar. He was small, but his spirit was mighty. With swift and nimble movements, Milo raced through the tall grass. The journey was fraught with danger, but he pressed on, driven by the bond he shared with Leo. The savannah seemed vast and endless, but Milo's resolve was unwavering. Finally, Milo reached the clearing where Leo was trapped. The sight of the mighty lion ensnared in the hunter's net was heartbreaking. Leo's eyes, once filled with pride and strength, now showed a glimmer of fear and desperation. Without a moment's hesitation, Milo began to climb the ropes of the net. His tiny paws gripped the rough fibers as he made his way up. Each step was a testament to his courage and determination. He reached the knots that held the net together. They were thick and tightly bound, but Milo was undeterred. He inspected them closely, looking for the best place to start. With his sharp teeth, Milo began to gnaw at the ropes. It was hard work, but he didn't stop. He knew that Leo's life depended on his efforts. Each bite brought him closer to freeing his friend. "Don't worry, Your Majesty," squeaked Milo, his voice filled with determination. "I'll get you out of here!" His words were a promise, a vow to save the lion who had once shown him kindness. Milo continued to chew through the ropes with unwavering resolve. Finally, the last strand snapped, and the net fell away. Leo was free. The mighty lion stood up, shaking off the remnants of the trap. He looked down at Milo with gratitude and respect. The tiny mouse had proven that even the smallest creatures could perform the mightiest deeds. Know you've been a good friend. Section 6, a lesson in humility. Leo was surprised to see the little mouse. He couldn't believe that Milo was risking his life to save him. "Little mouse," Leo said, his voice full of gratitude. "What are you doing? You are too small to help me." Milo continued to gnaw at the ropes. "Even small creatures can do great things," he squeaked back. Strand by strand, Milo gnawed through the ropes. He worked tirelessly, driven by his determination to repay Leo's kindness. Finally, with a snap, the last rope gave way. The net fell open, setting Leo free. To Section 7, the importance of every creature. Leo stepped out of the net, his body stiff from the struggle. He looked down at Milo, his eyes filled with gratitude. He had misjudged the little mouse. "Thank you, Milo," Leo said, his voice filled with respect. "You saved my life." Milo smiled. He was happy that he could help the lion who had shown him mercy. Leo learned a valuable lesson that day. He realized that even the smallest creature could be of great help. Section 8, an unlikely bond. From that day on, Leo and Milo became the unlikeliest of friends. They often spent time together under the shade of the baobab tree. Leo shared his hunting spoils with Milo. Milo, in turn, entertained Leo with his stories and adventures. Their friendship became a legend on the savannah. It was a reminder to all the animals that friendship could blossom in the most unexpected places. Leo continued to rule the savannah with wisdom and fairness. But now he ruled with a newfound understanding of the importance of every creature, big or small. Section 9, Friendship Knows No Size. The story of Leo and Milo teaches us that kindness and compassion are important. It shows that even the smallest act of kindness can make a big difference. It reminds us that we should never judge others based on their size or appearance. Everyone has something unique and valuable to offer. True friendship knows no bounds. It can exist between the most unlikely pairs, reminding us that we are all interconnected in the circle of life. Section 10, a roaring reminder. So, the next time you see a small creature, remember the story of Leo and Milo. Remember that even the smallest act of kindness can have a ripple effect, creating a wave of positivity and change. Let the roar of kindness echo through your actions, reminding everyone that friendship and compassion are the greatest strengths of all. And so, the tale of the lion and the mouse continues to be told, inspiring generations to embrace kindness, courage, and the power of unlikeness.